There are times in life where when you are determined to achieve a particular goal or you envision it and write about it, you end up not achieving it, right? Because there are times in life where things just don't go as planned. This is why today we'll be talking about how to deal with, the situation when things just don't go as planned, when you feel so disappointed that you just break down and wonder if you should just keep going on the direction that you say you wanted. But before I get to that part of the video, let me first introduce myself to my newcomers and say welcome. My name is Olerato, the founder of Dreamers Elevation Network. This is where I'll be teaching you how to use your passion and your skills and help you turn them into a profitable business. And for my lovely people who are coming back once again, say welcome family. Let us dive in together on today's topic. So the thing about disappointments, especially when it's about your goals or your dreams, it is so heartbreaking, just like it is when you get heartbroken when that relationship that you really valued ends, right? Because that thing, that goal that you had is your baby. Now imagine something threatening to take away your baby. It becomes so painful, right? So this is why you really need to know how to deal with the situation when such a thing happens, when life just doesn't go as you had planned. And the first thing that you should do when you're disappointed in that way is to take a step back. Take a step back, cry if you have to, scream if you have to, vent out in any way that you can so that you can release the pain that is inside of you. It is not something that you should take for granted because, as I said, this is your baby. Something is threatening to take away your baby. That thing that you long envisioned every single night, right? So cry, let it out in any way that you can so that you can cope with the situation. Just allow yourself to feel all those emotions. The second part is accept the situation. It has happened. Now is time to just accept that something like that really took place. The disappointment that you have has taken place. You might have to redirect your life in a certain way. Your life might change. After accepting the situation, it's very vital to reprogram your mind or reframe how you see the situation. As much as it's bad, as much as you are hurt, as much as you are disappointed, you need to reframe the situation and look at it on a different perspective. This is whereby when you see that you are unable to go to a particular place that you long wanted to go to, you need to find out, is there a reason why that is happening? Is this a way for me to go to a different path first and then maybe go to that very same area that I said I wanted? Is this teaching me something? Like, you need to find out how you can actually do that. And you have to also reframe your mind in a way that you don't see this failure as a reflection on you. Rather, see this failure as a learning curve. Not that you are a failure, not that you are bad at this, not that you don't deserve this. No, this is just a learning curve. Maybe this is just a mountain that you have to go over so that in the process you can build the resilience that you need in order to go to that direction that you want. The other thing that you should do after reframing is, what are you going to do about it? Now, what is the next step from here? We have experienced all of that. Now, what is the next step? Where are we going? As I said, are you taking a different direction? Are you still on the same road, but you have to go a different path before you can actually reach that destination? What do you need to do? You need to understand that and actually write those things down. It's gonna be scary doing this because now you are actually facing the reality that you long, feared will happen. This is a moment where you have to write down something different from what you initially wanted. But this is it. This is the reality of it. You have to face it. So you have to write it, and it might also be scary to try to, fall in love with the same dream again, fearing the disappointment that you might also experience again. But just do it regardless. You never know what may pan out again, right? The other thing is, after finding out what it is that you need to do, you have to find your source of motivation. You are hurt, you are disappointed, it's very hard to accept the situation. but you need to find a source of motivation to push you or to help you start on this direction that you want to venture into once again. So now the question is, what are you going to do to motivate yourself? You need to know that. The last one is taking action. Now it's time for you to take action towards that thing that you want. Use the motivation that we just talked about to push you to start the journey. Motivation is not going to be there in the long run, but you need the motivation to start this journey so that along the way, your resilience, your determination, you know, will be pushing you to be your best throughout the way, will be pushing you to remember why you even started this to begin with. But you need motivation to start. So you need to understand these things like that. That is what I had for you today. If you have been disappointed before with your goals, with your dreams, things are not going as you had planned them, don't worry. You will eventually achieve it. As I said, maybe it's just a mountain in front of you that is preventing you from progressing to where you want to be, but do not lose heart. Just go over that mountain. It might take time to eventually get on the other side, but you're still here, and that's all that matters. You're still alive and breathing. You can still go over that mountain and achieve that thing that you want. So, yes, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It is a good feedback for me to know that I'm actually creating something that you love. And subscribe so that I can also know that you love what I'm creating and you love to stick with me so that I can keep posting every single time. And yes, press that bell button to get notified whenever I'm posting a new video. So yes, I'll see you on my next one.